What's up YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Bulbasaur Evolution Team. Alright, I was going to put this one up last night, but I was absolutely shattered from playing 2 days of tennis, and I think I spelt Bulbasaur wrong about 27 times in a row, so I thought, well, I might leave this one tomorrow. And here we are today. Leave those theme team suggestions in the comment section below, people. Any feedback on the video would be wonderful too. If you enjoy these guys, give that like button a little bit of love. So, this one was against Teals on my Pimp chat. Guys, if you want to have a battle against me or battle anyone else there, that's down in the description of the video too. Now, I did do a Charmander Evolution Team about 5 or 6 months ago, so you want to check that one out too. I'll leave that in the top of the description there if you hadn't seen that one already. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have a Metagross lead here, which is going to swap out against my Bulbasaur. Now, I was going to put Metagross to sleep there because it's, it's a very threatening Pokemon against my team. Now, with this team, I had this one a while ago during a stream. I did a couple of battles there. I've got a battle here. I did a couple of battles on my stream, and I did a couple of battles off stream there. So, you definitely haven't seen this one here for sure. Alright, so we've got the Gigalith here with the Sandstream, which is fairly bulky there. This is a Growth Sleep Powder Bulbasaur set. So the idea is to get the sunny day up there, use Growth, get the big boost in the sun, and fire off some powerful energy balls there. Alright, so we have Gigalith swapping out there, and we have the Pidgeot coming in, which I really can't do anything to. I'm going to get rid of that Sand because that's really annoying and doesn't benefit my team at all. Sun is really good on my team because of the Chlorophyll users. Now, obviously here I was only using 4 Pokemon there. That was the challenge, to use the evolution line there. Sometimes on the real tricky ones, if there's like 2 or 3 of them, I'll double up if I do have a shiny available there. If I don't, I'll just go with the original 3 or 2 then, or whatever. Alright, so Pidgeot is going to take me out with the Hurricane. It wasn't like I had anything to swap in either, because they're all weak to Hurricane. So, swapping in Venusaur here. Now, I actually remembered to bring Gracium Zeon Venusaur this time. Yay! So, I've got going for the Sludge Bomb here. That's the best thing I do against it. It's going to, of course, it's going to live on that one. And it's going to use the Mirror Move against me. So, it's going to Mirror Move that Sludge Bomb there. And it's going to do not really too much damage to me, but it's pretty cool. I do like the Mirror Move. No pun intended there. So we have the Politoed coming out here. Now I do have the Bloom Doom to hit this thing with. It's got Drizzle there. So we've actually got 3 weathers here. We've got all the weathers. We have Sunny Day, Sandstream, and we have the Rain. We're just missing the Hail now. Okay, so hitting that with a Sludge Bomb, not doing too much there. Here I'm going to go for the Bloom Doom because I want to take this thing out in one shot in case it's got any like ice type moves or anything like that. I wasn't sure if it's going to have like Ice Beam or be a physical set with Ice Punch or something. I don't know. Politoed can have a lot of cool sets. Okay, so going for the Bloom Doom here. So before on this set, I think I was doing this battle during stream with this team. All of the, like every battle, right, I didn't even realize I had no item. Like, no one told me, or I just didn't see in the comments. Anyways, Politoed's going to go down there, and that's pretty damn good. So, we have the Poliwrath here, which is going to benefit from the Drizzle there, I'm guessing, with the Swift Swim. Now, here I'm going to go for, I think we went for Sunny Day here, so I can get rid of that Rain, then I can fire some Solar Beams off. It's going to be a special Poliwrath there, and Poliwrath is going to, is about to feel my wrath when this Sunny Day is going to go up there. So I've got the Sunny Day up, that's the Rain gone. I've got my Chlorophyll boost, so I'm going to be, I'm going to be fast as. Now I can use the Solar Beam to take out the Poliwrath. I don't think Gigalith wants to swap into that one, or, Metagross could. That was about the only swap in there, but that one is going to go down there to that Solar Beam. Okay, so I still have I have Ivysaur left, and I have the Venusaur, which is the Mega Venusaur, which I'm only using it because it's the Mega of the line, not really because I don't really enjoy using Megas, but you guys already know that one. We won't touch on that subject. Okay, so Venusaur's on a little bit of health there. Gigalith is going to go to sleep. I probably should have gone for the Sunny Day again, but I went for the Hidden Power Ground, I believe, which, isn't very effective against that, even when it's, even it was super effective, but it really didn't do too much damage to the Gigalith. Here, I just went for the Sunny Day again. Now, I think the Pidgeot came in there. The Pidgeot actually came back in here. So I've got the Sunny Day up. I know that I'm going to be able to outspeed this thing. Judging if it didn't have like quick attack or anything like that. I already seen like Hurricane and Mirror Move. So this thing could be like have a big mixed bag of moves. I wasn't really sure. Or it could have like 3 special moves and Mirror Move. I wasn't really sure at that point. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to outspeed and the Pidgeot is going to go down there. Alright, so the last 3 Pokemon left are the Gigalith that's already asleep, the Metagross, which I was like scared from the basically the start of this battle. So the Metagross is going to come in there and use Bullet Punch. I couldn't really swap into anything. I was scared of like a psychic move like Zen Headbutt, and that's my Venusaur down. Okay, so bring in Ivysaur here. Now, I wanted to see if this, if I could get the leech sheet up on this thing, which would be quite handy. Might be able to set up on it later on with my Mega Venusaur. Okay, so we have to swap into Gigalith here, which is going to get rid of my sun again. That was really annoying, like all, first we had the rain, then we had the sand, so lots of little weather counters there. So putting them seeds under Gigalith here. Now I can use Giga Drain the next turn to just take this thing out. That was my main goal. Anyway, so I could swap, stop coming in with the sand, which is really, really annoying, getting rid of my sun. Okay, so obviously it's going to go down to the next turn after my Giga Drain, which is definitely going to take it out anyway there. So that's going to be the Gigalith down. That thing gets really, really bulky in the sound there. You could try like a, if you want like a really bulky one, just to set up sand, swap in to set up sand, you could go like an Assault Vest one. That would work really, really well because it's already got really nice base defense. Anyways, the Metagross is going to come in here. The only thing I can do to this is use Leech Seed. It's going to go for the Zen Headbutt, which is going to land. And even with the Everlight variant, I'm not going to lift that one. That's going to do a lot of damage. So, the last Pokemon I have is the Mega Venusaur, which does carry Earthquake. That was really my only thing I could do against this. It was a Cursed Petal Blizzard set with Synesis, which is going to do like nothing in the sand. So, the Metagross is going to swap out there, and we have the Aggron coming in here. So, I'm not super bulky in defense, but I have Curse to patch my defense and my attack. So, going for the, the Mega Scumstone there, and I'm going to go into the shiny Mega Venusaur, which doesn't look that much different than the original, just a lighter green. Okay, so I've got my buff in attack and 1 in defense now. I wasn't sure what this Aggron set was going to be. I know what the standard sets are going to be, but I was hoping, I was like, I wonder if this is going to be like a physical or a crazy special set. However, it's going to be a physical set with the heavy slam there, which is not going to do too much. I mean, if you just look at Venusaur, it's not exactly a Caterpie, is it? So it doesn't do much damage. I've got the curse up anyway, so that's going to help me out as well. Now, I do have Earthquake on this thing, so I can hit this for super effective damage. The Aggron is going to go for the Rock Slide here, probably going for the flinch there, and that does pretty good damage there considering how bulky I am and with the amount of curses I got up. Speaking of curse, I'm going for my 3rd one there. I really have to plan for this Metagross because this thing is, it's going to be able to, even with like +3 up, I knew that it was going to hit me like really, really hard. So as many as them I could get up would be great. Okay, so then Aggron starts setting up curse. I'm like, oh damn, son, this thing's got a lot of defense already. As I said, my only really good thing here was I did have the Earthquake, which is super effective against that and would be hitting it very, very hard. Even if we both got +6 in Curse Up, I would be hitting harder there. Unless it had like a hidden move I wasn't aware of, but I hadn't really revealed that one yet. So it had Curse, Rock Slide, and Heavy Slam. That's all it's like shown at the moment. Wasn't sure of that 4th one. No, I'm not watching the screen properly. Anyways, so it's going to set up another Curse. Going for the Earthquake now. I actually was reading the chat before when the Pokemon came out, so I didn't actually realize I had an air balloon. So I was like, okay. And that makes sense why I guess the Aggron could swap into the Mega Venusaur too. Alright, so it's going to continue setting up curses there. I can just go for the Petal Blizzard to pop that air balloon. Wouldn't it be nice, right, on the bottom screen if they had like a, how they've got like all the information down the bottom. They have like a little balloon on there. That'd be cool. Anyways, next to the Pokemon. Anyways, I probably should just pay attention and stop making excuses. Right, anyway, so I've hit the Petal Blizzard on the Aggron there. It's going to go for... Oh, that's a Rock Slide again there. Does pretty damn good damage to me there. So I've got a couple of curses up. Now here I can go for the Earthquake and take that one out there, which, should have died the turn before if I was actually paying attention. Sometimes I do that though, like I'll be talking to people in chat about the battle or, accepting battles or just talking to people in general. Then I kind of miss, like, you can easily miss Air Balloon. I'm sure you've done it yourself before. Okay, so the last Pokemon is the Metagross, which is going to outspeed me. I've got about 3 curses up, so obviously it's going to outspeed me there. Doesn't do, like, heaps of damage there, but does a fair chunk. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I was going for the kill here. I was like, this should be, this would definitely be a kill. And it just lives on, like, absolutely no health at all. Since I thought, well, it did, I should just be able to tank this one, judging on the damage it did before. And I don't, and I'm going to go down to the Zen Headbutt. And, that's game. I'm not even... not even salty at all there. Right, let's get to the second one. Now, this battle had to be uploaded. This was the one that was during my stream. However, I wanted to give you my post-com on it there instead of my live com there. If you want to see my live com, that's the... I did upload this battle to my channel there. It'll be like a Venusaur on the thumbnail. I forgot what I called it, like a really awesome comeback or something along those lines. Anyway, so we have a Whimsicott lead here, which is going to use Hurricane, which is actually dropped in the sun there, which is nice. Going to go for the Toxic there on this. This thing is a royal pain in the ass. Now, let me just give you a little bit of background. If you haven't actually seen this battle, if you have, you should stick around anyway. You might want to hear my sort of hindsight thoughts on everything. So we have the Salazzle coming in, and there was in the team preview, there was counters left, right, and center. This was Salazzle, which I was really worried about because it's a fire type. I really can't hit it at all. The only Pokemon I could really touch it with was my Mega Venusaur, because obviously it gets the upon Mega Evolving, it gets the Thick Fat ability, which powers down fire and ice type moves, which my team is very, very weak to. So that kind of come in handy there. All right, so I'm going to go down to the Flamethrower from the Salazzle there. It's got a nasty plot up there, and it's also got the Black Sludge there. It could well have Substitute as well to hide behind that and get the sub up. I've seen that a few times too. However, it's going to swap out there and go into the Charizard. Now, this was a Venusaur, a special Venusaur there. I went for the Hidden Power Ground there, which sucked because that would have absolutely just annihilated it. So if they did predict that one, that was a nice prediction. All right, so Charizard's going to hit me the Flamethrower there, does most of my health. Unfortunately, I don't get the Toxic there with the Sludge Bomb. I was kind of hoping that would get the Toxic on there. Would have made it definitely handy later on in the battle. However, that's my Venusaur down that didn't have Grassy MZ at this point in the time. Okay, so we have the Bulbasaur hit. This has the Focus Sash lead, the Sunny Day growth thing that I already talked about earlier on the game. Setting up the Sunny Day anyway, so with the Swampert coming in here. Now, I had the Energy Ball for this thing. I wanted to get the growth up, but I thought, nah, let's go for the Sleep Powder and put this thing to sleep. Okay, so I've put the Swampert to sleep, which is good. So the main two problems I can see, like I was seeing at the start of the battle, was the Salazzle and the Charizard. Everything else I thought I could deal with because, Swampert was weak to grass, Whimsicott was weak to poison, those sort of things. Okay, so going for the Energy Ball here, which absolutely annihilates Swampert there, and that's going to go down. It's 4 times weak to grass. Okay, so Charizard, probably the biggest problem out of all of them, because Salazzle, I know that I could hit with the ground type move, however, Charizard was a flying type. Okay, so it's going to take me all the way down to my Sash there. I'm going to hang on, and Sleep Powder is going to land, thank God, and put the Charizard to sleep. So Charizard here can either stay in or swap out. I was actually going to start just firing. I think I was going to start firing Energy Balls off it to try and just do some damage on it. Going for the Sunny Day there anyway. So I've got the Sunny Day up. Unfortunately there, this is actually going to help Salazzle out and boost its fire-type moves. However, early on in the game, it did swap out, and I did have my Mega Venusaur there. So, it wouldn't have time to actually set up nasty plots against my Mega Venusaur because I would one-shot with the Earthquake there. It's very, very weak to ground-type moves. And it's got the Black Sludge. It's got nothing to get around a ground-type move. That was my main way to get around Salazzle. Okay, so going for the Mega Scumstone here. Going to go into my Mega Venusaur, which is very, very bulky. This is a max health, max special defensive set. So all the moves I was weak to were special moves too, which made it very handy me investing all my special defense there as well and in my health. So obviously without even a curse or anything, it's going to go down like a sack of potatoes, and that is good. So the Pokemon I was worried about mainly now was Charizard. So the Aggron does come in here. I'm like, oh, this may not be good. So I went for the Earthquake there just to break it sturdy or whatever. Would try and do some damage on it and see what it was running. It's going to go for the Head Smash here. I just live on 4 health. I was like, damn, son, that was close. Since the sun's up, I'm going to heal myself like a lot there. I really, really needed to get up some curses though, because this thing was like a really big problem. So Iron Tail lands there. It does like a crap load of damage here. I was like, should I just keep healing here, waiting for the miss, or should I get some curses up? Like, what's my play here? Went for another healing move. I was waiting to actually, I was waiting for it to miss, honestly, with Head Smash and Iron Tail. They're not exactly the most accurate moves in the world, or at least when I use them. Okay, so going for the curse here while the Charizard is asleep. Now, the problem here was, I'm going to speed this bit up. This was quite funny there. Setting all my curses up, so I could still hit this with Petal Blizzard, which was my grass attack. However, it wasn't going to do like a hell of a lot of damage. So even the sun there, Charizard's Flamethrower absolutely does donkeys to my Mega Venusaur with the thick fat up there. So it's not touching me at all. So I'm able to set up a hell of a lot here, like all the curses in the world, basically. Then it pops out the Hone Claws. I'm like, damn, son, I wonder what it's going to use. I was thinking maybe Dragon Rush. Then it uses Roost. I'm like, okay, so it's going to roost its health back. Now, as soon as I saw Roost, I'm like, yes, I can get past this Charizard by using Earthquake. So a lot of people in the like the stream at the time were like, you know, they didn't realize the Roost mechanic. So when you use Roost, right, say Charizard is a flying and a fire type. So when you use Roost, you lose your flying type for that turn using it, and you just become solely a fire type, which then makes Charizard weak to Earthquake, which will absolutely wreck it there. So that was my idea. So Roost is quite a handy move there. You can do some cool things with it. Anyways, it's going to keep... the thing I was worried about here was actually getting burned by Flamethrower, because if I did get burned, that would be really, really bad there. Like I would be in like deep trouble there. Okay, so Charizard is basically can't touch me at all. The only thing it really do here is Roost. So I got the final Roost here. I was waiting the whole time to just charge up my attack with Curse. I get the Earthquake off. Since it's only a fire type here, it's going to go down to the Earthquake there. And that's the Charizard down. So that was really good. So I got rid of the two main counters against my team. So we have the Whimsicott here. Here I was like, I can just use Petal Blizzard against this thing. It's going to go for the Hurricane, which does a fair amount of damage there. Petal Blizzard actually doesn't take it out there, but that's pretty good damage. I did get that Toxic on the start, but unfortunately there, it wasn't enough to actually take it out. Now, the Hurricane actually misses there, which is really, really good. I was like a little bit worried about this. So I get all my health back basically there. One more round of Toxic would be enough to take out the Whimsicott. I was half thinking of going for the Curse here just to get, you know, another Curse up there. However, it's going to go for the Hurricane again, land, and it actually confuses me there. So that's really, really bad there. I get the Curse up, which is nice there, but the problem was I was confused. So I was worried that I was going to hit myself with Confusion, right? And then, you know, take whatever attack the next Pokemon was going to throw at me. So I was really, really worried. I was like clutching at the moment with this team. I think I was laughing at the start. I was like, you know, this is going to be like the closest battle, like 2017. Anyway, so Aggron comes on and uses the Head Smash again. Since I've got a lot of curses up, I'm going to not take much damage there, but I'm going to hit myself in Confusion. It's going to land another Head Smash there. I was like, oh my god, please, you know, please get around this. I managed to get around it, and I get the Earthquake off, which is enough to take out the Aggron. In hindsight here, I was like, I probably should have healed there, but I really wanted to get rid of that thing. It was, you know, hit really, really hard. Okay, so the last Pokemon was the Garchomp there. I was worried about Scummy Skin, and it's going to go for the Outrage here. I just tank it, snap out of Confusion, get the Synthesis off, and I'm going to heal myself up like a crap load of damage there, which is good. So I can either just go for the Earthquake or Petal Blizzard to take this thing out. Outrage it is locked into, and the Petal Blizzard is going to be enough to take it out, and that was a clutch. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace out.
Overcooked on the bottom, crispy as fuck, and it looks like Gandhi's flip-flop.
You do seriously surprise me.
Thank you, Chef. I was hoping you'd see that. I mean, I'd give it all I got. Give you 110.
You surprise me to how shit you are.